favorite song that you've written or that you like to perform most?
I'll have like different
But
favorite
like my
songs
favorite
on
song on the CD is probably Risen and The World Outside. I like those two ones.
I like Risen and Wake Me Up.
I think we all like Come Home, like the last track on the CD.
Yeah, we all like.
Yeah, I like it's a
I
jam.
like Heights live the most.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Heights is a lot of fun to
Heights.
play.
Heights is
Especially playing it first too.
Yeah, playing it first, you know, you come out of the gate, it's just like heavy and hard, you know.
What's been one of your most memorable shows or tours to date?
We just went to Brazil.
Yeah,
That was awesome. That's
insane.
definitely probably
Really
the best thing
memorable.
we've done so far.
It was beautiful and fun, and the shows were crazy.
Just to be in another country and see like, I don't know, the shows were awesome. They were like,
Every night was awesome.
like for the most part better than the shows we have here. Just like tons of kids and they all knew all the words. So most of them couldn't even speak English, but they still know like all the words to all of our songs and like, I don't know, it was crazy. Like I actually felt like a celebrity over there.
Yeah.
I feel like cool sometimes here, but in Brazil I was like, dang, I felt pretty cool.
We all had a conversation, well, at least Brandon and I did, how we're never going to probably have a show in the U.S. as crazy as the shows in Brazil.
They're wild there.
Yeah, it was insane. Like, Brandon had to take off his shoes and socks so they weren't taking them off.
I'd be like on stage and they'd just try and like pull my shoes off and like, weird, I don't know. People crying and stuff.
Yeah, that was weird. But we don't see ourselves as like a huge, you know, band. So it's
I just laughed. I saw some little girl like crying, and I thought she was hurt, and I was just like kind of went up to her and like she like grabbed me and was just like crying and looking at me, and like I wanted to laugh because I don't know, that was weird. But anyways,
Anything you look forward to most or least while touring?
Least not showering. I hate not showering.
most Taco Bell every day.
Taco Bell. Yeah. Taco Bell, and you know, for this tour, and Fear and Faith is on it, and they're really good friends of ours. So we looked forward to seeing them again.
Touring with friends.
That's like hanging out with all the bands.
Yeah,
It's a lot of fun. Just, like,
because you usually run into people you know on the road, like just crossing paths with other bands, or you know, like for example, we're on tour with the Fear and Faith. So usually I look forward to just connecting with old friends. Just seeing families that we know. We have a family in California. They're the Lopez family. They're like the nicest family ever. And we always look forward to seeing them when we go out. Hopefully we can, drive 3 hours all the way just to see them.
Yeah.
That's why I usually look forward to it.
Shooting the music video for Heights.
Fun, quick.
It was so quick.
That was a fun one because we were basically just like had to jam out to it like 50 times.
It was just a
play the song.
performance video, so it was just like.
It was kind of weird too because we got home from Brazil the day before we shot that video. So we were super jet lagged, just like still kind of like in that weird state, like wow, I'm in America now, like or USA, but because I got yelled at for saying I'm American over in Brazil because they're still American. But yeah, but it was really fun. It was kind of like. We got home, we were still settling down, and then we had to shoot a video all day, and then, but it was really fun. Guys, I shot really cool.
Do you guys have a favorite out of your 3 music videos at all?
The World Outside.
Yeah.
Well, it's not out yet.
It's not out yet, but it's
really cool.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. We shot Heights and The World Outside. We shot Heights one day, and then the next day we shot The World Outside video. So that's gonna come out in a couple months. That's like my favorite video ever.
It was like a night shoot, and
we weren't done till like
3 in the morning.
Yeah, we started shooting at like 6, and then shot all night. That was really cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool.
There's a lot of kind of backlash or talk that goes out about bands being like sellouts if they get like TV or radio recognition. So kind of like, what's your guys' take on the situation?
It's a bunch of crap.
That's a bunch of crap.
Yeah,
that's like the best thing for a band.
Yeah, that's how we make money. Right?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's personally stupid.
It's not, I mean, as long as you don't let people control your music, if you get big like writing what you want to write, then that's great, you know what I mean? But if you get big writing what other people want you to write, then like that's where it sucks. But yeah, but I mean, if you get like Blink-182, they're just awesome and they're like huge, they're not like sellouts, they're just awesome musicians and awesome performers.
Yeah, there's a lot of bands that go into the studio and they have a producer that writes the music for them, and that's all. Because we went in the studio, people were like, oh, If you make TV or radio, that's all just props.
Yeah, exactly. That's like, you know what I mean?
People like
that's-
your stuff.
That's like the biggest accomplishment, you know?
Yeah. To continue to tour, you know, we need to be recognized, you know, by other people, because the kids aren't going to keep on coming back, you know, every single show. You need to make new fans, you know.
Merch is also kind of an important source of like promotion and support for you guys. So what kind of goes on into making like a final decision for you guys on like a design or whatever?
As long as it doesn't look
We,
really
yeah,
stupid.
we just like tell someone to make it, and like we're like, oh, all right, that's okay, you know. So.
Or no, that's dumb.
Yeah,
Or,
it's,
yeah,
it's either
we
just
don't-
like that's stupid. Or
We don't really design our own merch. Like basically, people will just send us designs. Like, hey, do you like this? And we'll say no or yeah.
Or like Brandon, our buddy in this band called Motionless in White. He does shirts for a bunch of bands, and Brandon told him what we kind of wanted, like a crazy whatever, and he like sketched it up and made
like made this awesome
and it was
design.
really cool. So there's input sometimes.
Yeah, sure. We have ideas, but we don't, you know, sit on Photoshop and design.
Yeah.
Sure, that's what they-
You guys kind of be sponsored by a couple of different clothing companies like Skull Animals or Rocket.
Rocket was
that's-
an email, just
yeah.
straight to them.
I think a lot of
MySpace or
it
something.
too is our management.
That's just a lot of it's like networking.
Yeah.
You know, like our manager knew some of the people at like Hot Topic and Skill Animals, and so yeah.
Yeah, it's basically just like, you know, we sign up with a manager, they have their connections, you know, and so then they shop us to all these other like clothing companies and stuff. And if the clothing company digs us, then and you know sees it as beneficial for them to sponsor us, then they do it. You know, like Skill Animals.
Speaking of, what are some kind of other companies or bands that people should check out?
Bands, all our friends.
Yeah.
No bragging rights.
All these fans that run to
Listen White, these guys are playing. Word Alive,
They're from Arizona too.
Friday High School, Fox Shazam, Flight 49.
Not a band anymore.
Oh, they're not a band anymore.
Every band we tour with is
Yeah.
Yeah.
we always connect really well with bands that we tour with, and they're always really good bands. Look up all the bands that we've toured with and check them out.
Would you compare music to Ice to Kill to and why?
A smashed banana.
Watermelon. It's big and awesome, and on the inside it's juicy and wet.
Things you
I'll do
guys.
tomato, actually.
There you go.
Is it a tomato fruit?
Yeah.
Which is a weird fruit.
Yeah, I think it's both. The things you guys each like to do when you're not playing music or on tour.
Absolutely nothing.
See
I
movie,
like
watch movies,
watch
Video
TV.
games.
video games, movies,
I actually
eating.
really enjoy watching the
Eat.
news. Because
Eating
I never
good
watch the
food.
news on tour. And so I get home, it's like, wow, this is going on right now? Yeah.
Skateboarding, swimming.
Bike riding.
Ooh, yeah.
Tanning.
Can't wait to do some of that.
Making food,
And just hanging out with friends too.
Yeah.
hanging out with your dogs,
Hang
as
out
in
with
animals,
yeah.
pets.
If you go any place in the world to perform for one night, where would you go and who would you play alongside?
Tokyo, Japan,
Yeah, Japan.
That'd be awesome.
with
Japan or Australia.
With no doubt.
Blink-182.
Yeah, Blink-182.
No, with Rice.
Blink-182.
Japan with
Yeah.
Rice.
You can have more than one. So upcoming plans.
Touring.
Touring.
Yeah.
Touring and writing
Yeah.
and having fun.
Well, basically, like, yeah, the CD is coming out tomorrow,
Tomorrow?
and then we're just touring as much as we can to like kind of promote that. So we have Drop Dead Gorgeous tour in July, and then you know, setting stuff up for August. But we're trying to tour pretty much nonstop. So
It'd be awesome.
yeah,
And any last words?
Buy our CD.
Buy our
buy the new
CD.
CD. It's in Hot Topic.
Check out our music on our MySpace.
Go to our
Write us.
website,
Go to our new website.
Pick up the new
ESTKrock.com.
AP magazine too. Right there.
Come see us on tour, because we'll be playing new songs.
Oh yeah.